Hello Gundam fans, Jotaro speaking, and this is a review of the 1-to-100 high grade GX-9901-DX. And what you see in front of you is the suit itself, which have actually pretty weird colors. It's a very dark navy blue, yellow, red, white, and gray. And you get some clear green that goes on the chest and in the eyes/face, and also for the beams, which you will see later with the swords. Now, stickers are these red ones on the knees, a white one that wraps around the chest, which it was kind of a disappointment, honestly. Eyes, but which I did not put because I like the clear green around it, so I just painted it with black around it. So here's the sticker, and there's also one for the V-fin, but I used my paint marker in order to paint that. So I mean, I think that's pretty good. Now, as you can tell, there's a lot of lining on this set, and it was a lot. I mean, but thankfully I used Crab Monkey 99's method of using the apple barrel paints. So I practically just covered. It was kind of a pain because I had to cover practically the pieces in all gray, and then use a paper towel or a towel that was wet and just rub it off until I got what I wanted. And for the finer details, I used a toothpick. So, posability. Head goes up and down, side to side. No chicken head. You can go 360, but you have to be really careful with the little cheekbones. There, I just lost one, which is within the suit itself. But as you can tell, those are kind of very loose, and I've been planning on gluing those because I almost lost one yesterday. Now, arms go 360. If you move the back wing a little, in and out. No forward and backward action. They rotate below the elbow. A bend, which is actually pretty good in my opinion. It's a pretty nice bend. It's a little bit more than 90 degrees. It's like I'd say about 120, I guess would be the best way to describe it. The hands are actually one of the nicer hands I have, seeing as I have no MG sets. That's kind of it. Kind of says what I have, but these are actually like the old MG hands. So they rotate, wiggle, and you can extend a trigger finger or a whole hand for an open hand. So there's no extra hands, but you do get that kind of action. The waist can go side to side slightly, and 360 if you move everything out of the way to make stuff a bit easier. Front skirts are separate, and they can go forwards and down. Side skirts can go up and down and rotate. Not 360 because of all the arm, like the chest and the arms, but it's pretty good. And the back skirt is stationary, unfortunately. Legs can go forwards, back, almost nothing. They can go in and out, and the side skirt doesn't impede it, but because of the way the joint is. But I mean, that is not much at all. The legs are double jointed, but the joint at the top is almost nothing. So you get a good enough bend, I guess, but not stellar. The ankle armor it's actually attached to the foot this time, which is kind of weird. So I mean, and so it can move up and down. The ankle joint can go side, so you can get a pretty flat even when the legs is extended. The other way, although it is interrupted by this piece right here, which you will see later in the gimmick. Ankle can go forward and back, and the foot can go down, up, and side to side slightly. And the backpack actually has some pulsability, amazingly enough. The boosters can go up and down, or down and up. Also, these wings and the cannons can rotate, so... Oh shoot, that's not good. Okay, so this cannon wow, okay. Let's do it this way, then. It doesn't want to cooperate with me today, I guess. So, as you can tell, the cannon can go 360 and move up and down, forward and back. And then these can also rotate and move in and out pretty far. And if you rotate it, you can get it to go practically the other way. And there are some joints, but that's part of the gimmick, which I will show later. Because first, I want to show the accessories. Now, on the actual Gundam itself, you have two beam sabers that are attached to the side skirt that you just let loose, and they're upside down. So when you turn them over, then you get two clear point beams, one for each. And to attach it, you just do it like this, and you have your sword. There's no 3D action like the Gundam X, but I mean, I think I like that better. But it is a huge and thick blade, and it's pretty nice detail in my opinion. So put that to the side. Then there's a gun, which I use my white spray paint to paint white, and then gray on the top in order to keep the colors right. And to put on the hand, you practically open it, put in the handle, close the bottom three, and use the put the trigger finger inside. So that's practically how you do it. So it's practically an MG. Okay. And you get a shield that has oh my gosh, a slot right there, a pin right there, and a slot in the arm, where you just attach like this, or you can have him holding onto it using this handle right here, but it doesn't stay too well, so I don't do it, and it looks a lot better on the side of the arm. And the last part is what a lot of people want this kit for, which is the satellite cannon gimmick. So in order to do that, you flip the cannons up like this, these go down, and you extend the cannons like that. Then you take from inside the shoulder armor, you extend these blue things that slide up and down, and you lock them into the cannons in order to stabilize the cannons, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And you click them down. There's no click or anything like that in order to like make sure they're secure. You kind of just like put them in there and hope they look good, I guess would be the best way to say it. Then with these back wings, you open the bottom one and extend, and with this one you open it downwards, and you get that kind of fit. I'm not going to do the other one in the interest of time. And these armor, like arm armor, I guess, you kind of need to like angle this downward so this can open properly, and then you get the gold fins coming out in order to dissipate the heat. I think that's their function in the show. And down here is my favorite part. So by moving this, these pop out. So I think that looks fantastic, honestly. I mean, this is probably how I'm going to pose them on my closet or on my display stand. And it looks powerful. Look at that. Pretty nice, I think. Now you may be wondering why I haven't shown the other, crapload of other accessories. That's because it came with one accessory, which is pretty huge in and of itself. So a lot of you were only half right. You said it was a double X, but no, it is the double X plus the G Falcon. And I will be looking at the G Falcon in my next review. So see you then. Come back later.